they'll do that themselves.
Pretty much.
Russia will take care of it. It's fine.
Even better. It's behind me now.
It's 80 degrees out, 73 degrees outside. What are you jacket for?
I know. I went to the Corona with a short shorts.
You are tuning into the Cigar Guys. We're here to talk about some chilling conspiracy theories that we have recently discovered and no one knows about. We have the birthday boy, Mark Nikolai, who turned 47 today. I'm going to make that joke again.
28, and I'm fucked up, so we're going to see how this goes.
We have Jared Burrows, who is, in fact, developing an app that allows you to only match with women that are 200 plus miles away.
200 plus miles?
And 300 pounds plus.
Both.
Whoa,
200 pounds plus 200 miles away.
You fly them in.
Wait, this guy
Bruh.
farmers only?
No. But seriously, there are talks about an app for the Cigar Guys, though.
There is some talks.
There are some talks.
Me and Jared work on that.
Jared, let's go back to farmers only.
No,
Tell us
we
how
can
you
skip
get
that
started,
part. You know, it's a beta feature.
It's confidential. It's
man.
confidential.
He signed an NDA, guys.
We got Donovan.
Donovan Musa, who is on the Cigar Guys for the first time ever and has never been on the show before.
Never been on the show before.
And we have, of course, Zach Nikolai, who's always here.
That's right.
But he looks a little stressed today. What's going on? You look a little different.
He was a little older, a little bit more red hair.
Just launching
He's
rockets.
ginger now.
Launching rockets at the firmament.
The government changing.
The earth is flat.
So this is actually Roberto Nikolai. He's the oldest brother of the Nikolai crew. And we've graciously allowed him to be on this
I'm just glad there's
podcast.
someone older than me on this podcast.
No, he's not.
Actually,
older than you.
no.
He's
Isn't?
not. No,
29.
he's only a year older than me.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought he was 35. No, okay.
Close enough. Let's
24.
Is it the hairline? Is it
I
the
know he
hairline?
looks like it, but okay. But we are smoking some different cigars today. I'm smoking the Patoro, their red band, which is I think their most expensive one, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good cigar in my opinion. I know that Mark and Donovan were smoking them recently. They said they were pretty good.
So me and Donovan were actually in the cigar shop the other night, and we were going to grab a cigar. I'm like, you know what? Let's smoke a cigar we've never smoked before. So we saw that brand. I grabbed the red label. He grabbed the white label, and we smoked. And they were good smokes. They were good smokes.
Pretty good.
How'd you like it, Donovan?
What was the name of the white one? Do they have different names?
It was like the Blanque something.
I don't remember. It was very good. Morning smoke, like
It was a good morning smoke. Yeah.
like coffee. Morning smoke.
I will say, for the amount of work they put in cigar, they should also put in the band. I mean, the band isn't everything. The band really doesn't mean much, guys. But at the end of the day, I feel like when you're smoking a cigar, at least
It should look pretty.
$15 plus, you want a band that complements that.
So speaking of great bands, what are you smoking?
I was smoking the Padron
He forgot.
1926, number 90.
Very nice.
What do you think of the band? Like scale on 1 to 10.
Man, Padron bands are just so classic.
Okay.
You know.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I like the red band more. It makes me want to throw a tea party.
See, the red band is. I mean, it's cool because it's all red, but at the same time, there's nothing to it.
Speaking of tea party, what are we drinking?
Oh, we were drinking the Queen's drink. It's Johnny Walker and Sons King George V.
Very nice.
Bing,
Put
bing,
that
bing,
mic a little
bing,
closer to your face.
Sorry about that. Here we go.
Like,
Is this
You
better?
want to talk into the side of the mic right here.
Is this better for you?
It's better for me.
When I look at you seductively like this, does it help?
It
I
makes you feel
actually
weird
can't hear you.
inside.
You gotta speak into it. Put it up your face.
But he's wanting me on the side.
You actually put
No,
your
like
lips.
this,
Put
like
your
this.
lips.
Just do it
If
like
you
this,
put your
like
lips
this. Yeah,
around the
you see how
mic,
mic
where
is
it's
like-
tipping my nose.
That's actually good.
yeah, put your
like
lips
that.
around
Yeah.
the mic
All
and
right,
then
perfect.
just
I like
shove
this.
it.
Jared,
Like-
what are you smoking tonight?
Just kidding.
This is my first Tibet, so it's a little flavored cigar.
How do you-
Oh, what?
how do you
Wait,
like it?
whoa,
Whoa.
stop. We're just gonna
No,
breeze right over that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
we can't please right over it. It's my
So Jared's smoking a flavored cigar. That's a conspiracy in itself. What are you smoking, Donovan?
I'm smoking the first ever alleged. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. Rothschild Besa.
That's a conspiracy.
Bum,
theory.
bum.
He's being paid by the Rothschilds. Advertiser.
That's not a real cigar.
So-
As we have two official representatives of Basic Cigars here,
Is
we
there a
can
laser on my
confirm-
head?
I would say the Rothschild is
there is no second size of the Basic cigar.
the
Okay.
Rothschild's not too familiar size. Can you talk to us about it?
Basically, it's a size that's smaller than the Toro.
A Rothschild is
It's an
No, but-
average-sized cigar, people.
But actually, it's I really
It's a
don't
very
know
well, average-sized cigar.
because Cuban like measurements and names, I guess they're not honored everywhere. So I don't even know
so
if this would be
Rothschild
considered
is
a
basically
Robusto or
4.5.
what,
It's a short Robusto, basically.
right?
So it's 4.5 generally, and then it's the same ring gauge, 50 to 54.
So like less than average. Sounds okay.
It sounds pretty
that's
average.
pretty.
just-
That's
it-
pretty average.
It's,
yeah.
it's not,
pretty
it's
average.
not compensating like other cheaper cigars do.
Yeah, this cigar came in a huge truck.
Really? I would have thought that cigar came
straight
on a
from
train.
the Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought the cigar would have came on a train.
There's no train from Dominican Republic to America.
Actually, you'd be surprised.
I would be surprised.
The
What do you,
underwater sea train?
Oh fuck.
You don't know about the underwater sea train
don't.
that goes through Atlantis underneath Cuba?
Does it attach to Antarctica?
No,
No,
Antarctica's
that's a
way
whole
over
different.
south.
That's a whole different argument.
Okay.
Wait,
Sorry,
it goes
no.
through Atlantis?
Antarctica is just an ice barrier for the other continents.
Like
You're saying you haven't been on the
underneath
train?
Through, or like through, like if Atlantis like was on the bottom of the
No,
ocean?
Atlantis is a stop on the way to America from. It goes underneath Cuba. A lot of people don't know that.
Can someone
Gotcha,
put on?
gotcha.
Can Roberto put on his hat? His real hat?
They got a
We didn't
sunrail
play
stop
this
yet?
producer Drop my hat. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm Alex Gonzalez. Who cares? Anyway, so
Okay. So there's a reason why all those military those
Can you see me in the camera?
no.
I'm really concerned now.
there's a reason why all those UFOs are coming around and our government does not care at all. There's a reason for that.
Well, our government hasn't cared about UFOs in a long time.
Because we have the UFOs.
We are the UFOs.
We are the UFOs.
You know how many? You know how many
Did you not listen to Gonzo tonight? Like if you.
You're telling
There you
me that you guys think Elon Musk is 100% human?
Yes.
Or Jeff Bezos?
Yes.
Or me?
Is Jared human? Well, Jared is in a sexual relationship with ChatGPT, so.
Actually, she just ghost banned me. Last
No.
night.
Why?
I seen the picture. It said stop talking to me for an hour.
Did I really? What were you asking it?
Oh, hacking questions
Oh, okay.
always.
I thought you were asking how I was feeling this evening. You know?
No, that's a little later.
So, Jared, never mind.
Well, we're going there. Let's go.
So there's there's talk about this Google AI. That
Google Brain,
yeah, that supposedly has feelings.
sentient. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, people got fired for talking.
Sounds like a
So
pussy.
Jared's not gonna talk about it tonight.
So that's all I heard.
Yeah. I don't work at Google Brain because like the source code is cut off from other people across the company, so I only have access to a certain amount.
Okay,
It's like I don't have access to like Verily. I don't have access to like that's all the medical stuff we do.
Oh, so every department has different access to different things, which makes sense.
Yeah.
They wouldn't allow you to have access to departments that you're not working in because there'd be no point.
Yeah, just like when we went with Grumman, it's a need to know basis. We had a secret clearance, so it's kind of like you don't know what you
It's,
need to know.
it's compartmentalized.
Yeah, compartmentalized.
Yeah.
But so it's not even that like so actually internally they really have their own like secret security clearance for every department pretty much.
Yeah, so when some asshole says I'm a TS or top secret, that probably means nothing unless they have an important project. Because you wouldn't brag about something that's secret.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
so secret you get whacked about it. Yeah.
I hate to
So-
cut you off, but we're here to talk about conspiracies, not.
no,
tech talk.
Alex, hold on. So Jared basically just said,
Are
if
we
you-
recording?
If you talk about it, then you get whacked. So you're agreeing that the government does whack people that talk about it a little too much.
He may mock like you lose your job, which makes sense because they wouldn't want you to talk about
No, Mark's trying to
new
save your life right
products that they have.
now. Mark's trying to save your life right now. You're being killed.
No, so I mean, no company would want you to talk about new products they're coming
Sorry,
out with
can't
that
say
other
that.
companies don't have.
You know, Gaddafi used to work for the government.
Well, a lot of the CIA members are all the people you see getting whacked are ex-CIA, but I mean, a lot of them are. But I mean, like when it comes to like Google and big tech companies, they're right next to like the Moffett Airport base, and like they're in the Bay Area in California. So like, even like President Obama landed there a few times. It's like, like Project Maven was there. How Google helps out with like making sure the drones target the correct people and they kill them. There's all kinds of like government stuff that's hooked in. All the private companies are hooked in.
Oh yeah. I mean, even SpaceX and
Yeah, SpaceX is the biggest government contractor of all time.
yeah.
Like
But it's
that.
actually a very
Move
safe
it.
job, ironically, because you're backed by the government. The funding's right there. You're gonna have one.
The funding's always there. Money's fake.
Money is fake. I get
So just like just
Move
like.
the water, move the water.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Wait, are we recording or no?
Yes.
Okay, so
just fucking plugging Aquafina
I'm
over
fucking
here.
quitting.
just like someone we know said that if you can count how much money you have, you don't have enough about it. But if you don't know how much money you have, you're finding hard assets, things you can't quickly sell. So it's always important to keep making more money, even though money really isn't real. If you can just like print it out of thin air, which we do every single year. So
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been listening for the past 5 minutes.
Money's fake. The world is in a firmament.
The audience is like,
And
same.
Australia and Antarctica are just land barriers to larger civilizations that we haven't discovered yet.
Nice.
Thank you. Now I'm caught up.
All right.
Again,
And Antarctica is under the Dominican Republic. With a sea
Again,
train. With a sea train.
Try talking to the side of the mic.
What do you mean?
The only
lift
C
it up a
train
little
we
bit,
see
talk on the side.
is when Mark sees a train.
Can you see the word Movo in
Yeah.
front of you?
Can you see Movos?
On your mic, can you see Movo?
Yeah, because if you look at here,
Can you read it?
speaker. You talk to Movo. Pretty good.
Cannot.
Okay. Do a test talk for me. Not there. That's definitely not there. I had it pointed perfectly at you. That should be good.
PP.
Okay.
Lift it up just a little bit.
I feel like he's
There we
just so stubborn. Like you can't.
I'm doing it.
All right, now there we go. There
What do
you
you
go.
want me to do?
Now it sounds good.
This
now it sounds
works?
good.
This
Yeah,
works,
so it
all right.
yeah.
God darn it.
It's off.
Good shit.
Should be good to go.
All right, so Donovan's about to get
Thank
high.
you.
We're both about to get drunk, and we're about to talk to conspiracies.
All right, let me just change the setting here so I can talk to God really quick.
You can use mine if you like.
Are you talking to God or are you talking to someone else when you use the devil's lettuce?
I don't know.
So
We'll
crazy
find out.
conspiracy. Apparently, there's some conspiracy going around that Christians are actually devil worshippers.
So that's an agnostic religion actually.
Is it?
And, yeah. So I saw a lot of TikToks about this, so don't take my word
Satanism is
for it.
agnostic or Catholicism is agnostic.
Agnostic
So, no,
religion.
so-
that sounds
I'll talk about
like
Catholicism in a second.
So the whole thing is that there's this all-time creator, right? And then he created these other angels, and then there's a serpent with a lion's head that created our world and pretty much makes us worship him.
Is Scientology?
No, this is what they
I was a
believe.
Scientologist, it's fine.
Mark's like, no, this is true.
Well, it's funny because when it comes to three major Abrahamic religions, right? Catholicism is not considered monotheistic compared to the other two. Mainly because as a Catholic, we believe in like the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So there's three that you believe in, and then Islam, they believe in just Allah, which is God, and Judaism also just believes in God.
Interesting. Yeah.
So they look at us as Catholics, where they're like, correct me if I'm butchering it. If anybody wants to correct me, they look at us as not monotheistic. And what a lot of people don't understand is that Jewish people as a whole can practice in a mosque, and people who are from Islam can practice in a temple if they don't have a mosque or a temple nearby.
In theory, can't you just do it at home? Why do you have to be somewhere?
You could, but it's a house of worship, and
But gas prices are pretty high right now. So
they are. Yeah, no. Bro, have you seen them
No,
as
never.
a people?
But
Jared-
They're not
Jared-
worried about gas.
I've never seen gas prices in like 5
When
years.
was the last time you met a guy who said, "I'm Muslim and is worried about gas"?
I've
He
never
said,
seen.
"My cousin will go drill for some more."
I've never seen Jared worry about gas.
No, that's true. I don't. It's been a long time.
Jared has a electric car, guys. So
Do you?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Elon just repoing it if he wants to? He's like, "Hey, fuck Jared," takes it back.
well, Jared owns his car.
No, it
He
doesn't matter.
finance it.
No, Elon owns his car. He's got the programming.
Well, it's funny. Everyone talks about how like linking electric vehicles, they get shut down, but the fact of the matter is very simple. They have it on-site for the last like 10, 20 years. So if you buy a Chevy, you have on-site, they can remote shut off anyways. This technology's old.
That's why I just didn't sign up for OnStar.
No, I haven't.
Boom, I got around it.
It's still in the vehicle though. Just like many other things.
Yeah, you're right.
I have a Mazda.
Is there a
6,
history
and,
of them doing that, overriding somebody's car? Sorry.
No,
So
they could do that. They could
Actually,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know-
So
Thing, yeah.
there was this lady. Well, this is kind of
You know what I mean? Like any crazy situation that somebody was like, yo, this is going to come in handy.
No,
Okay,
they
well,
could do that. Yeah,
Listen,
100%.
there was this lady back when Obama was president, and she was basically driving her car towards the White House. She made a bunch of threats and stuff, and was driving full speed towards the White House. And the government used like some EMP type technology to shut down the entire car, so that way she couldn't
Holy
like do damage to
shit.
the White House or anything like that.
See, this is
EMP,
where-
like focused
apparently
EMP, or
EMP
like
blocked
everything
out
around the
EMP.
car
No,
got
no,
blacked
just
out.
The car itself.
The car
That's
itself.
fucking magic.
Like,
Try
they shut
explaining
down
that
the
to somebody in
engine
the
and everything.
1800s.
Well,
That's
see, this-
magic.
This is where you guys are all wrong. So I drive a Mazda, right? I love my Mazda. And the reason why I love a Mazda is because we all know the Japanese have never done anything wrong. So for me to drive my Mazda around, I feel safe.
Oh man.
You know,
Well,
I don't feel like it's a bomb that it's going to go off one day.
Or like crash into a battleship or something.
No, I'm not that close to Patrick Air Force Base.
Like it would take a lot of fuel to get there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to run out of fuel before I get there. But I feel like it's not a bomb that's going to go off like a Tesla. You know?
That's fair.
Teslas have exploded before.
I mean, all cars have exploded before. I'm 5 years clean. So.
My favorite car that exploded was probably like a B-52.
So you're 5 years into your car, you haven't had to replace the battery yet?
No.
No, yeah, you should get.
That's a conspiracy theory. They're supposed to shut off after 3 years.
No.
Well, the irony of my car is I have no maintenance on it.
Yet.
Besides replacing a low profile tire. So if I bought another Tesla, I won't get low profile tires. because it's like $2,000 every 20,000 miles for no reason. It's stupid.
Is it? Can we get those like space age tires that never? Like, is that
That'd be
available to the
cool.
public?
The
Get out there on a Tesla
Yeah.
truck. You know.
Is that
So
available to the
those-
public
actually,
yet?
It's cool. Those aren't highway rated.
Oh yeah.
You can't go. You
What?
can't go fast enough on the highway with those to keep them.
You
That's
bounce
funny.
them down, and then just bring all the tread
Like
on.
they're cool if you see them on like farm equipment,
Yeah.
but they're not rated high enough to go on the highway.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
So
for
like
farm
for
equipment.
whatever reason, I got run flats on my car because I don't need them, but I don't go fast enough. But they're rated for like 180 miles an hour. I think my Mazda tops out like 120
Oh my god. So why don't? Wait.
in case they get shot
Gotcha.
by, I'm not going to say it, the government.
It's
Oh,
okay. They don't know about our
Listen,
podcast yet.
listen.
Let's just say a bunch of red flag
Can we-
words
can we-
so the
no.
podcast gets
No, not
like,
red
Andrew
flags.
Tate.
No, not red flags. False flags.
false flags.
False flags.
We got to say
So,
false flags like every
Cigars.
time we say one.
Kanye wasn't wrong. Complete. Some things he was wrong on.
Whoa, whoa.
So you saw Kanye recently came out with there's a picture of him and his wife, and he had a fucking shirt with a Nazi symbol on it.
Wait, what?
Did he really? I didn't see that.
Yeah. So
Never mind.
I
Kanye
thought
was
it was-
wrong.
I
Kanye
thought
was
it was
wrong.
divorce.
Abort.
no, he got a
Not
new
the
wife.
children.
He got a new wife.
That's
Oh,
fine.
Oh yeah,
my
she's like some
God.
like
So they're
young
not officially
hot model or
married.
some shit.
They're not officially married.
Oh, they're not officially.
Wait,
No.
they're not officially married?
No.
I think she worked for him or something.
She did. She
Yeah.
was his head designer or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they didn't get married in the courts. They got married under God.
Okay, it's different.
So
Sounds
it's
good
better.
to me. Yeah,
So he
it's
doesn't have
better,
to split half his stuff.
Yeah.
Genius.
I got some more whiskey. Are we gonna?
Yeah,
do
go
more
for
of
it.
this, or we're gonna
Yeah,
do
sure.
that one?
You want that
Oh,
one?
you want to try?
Whichever one
We
you want.
also
This
have.
one's right. I just make sure it's.
We also have. What is this?
Whistle
15.
Pig 15.
Whistle
Yep.
Pig 15 year, an upgrade from the last Whistle Pig we had.
It is.
So
Last time you had
whichever one
10
you
year,
want.
right?
Yeah, we had 10 year.
10
last
year,
time.
yeah.
Give it a little taste.
I got to finish my red coat drink so I can have some Whistle Pig, like an American.
What do you guys think about lizard people?
They live in the earth.
Okay,
So-
so
Have you not
hollow
seen one
Earth.
yet?
Do you really believe in the hollow Earth or
I
flat
see,
Earth?
I don't know what to believe. So the center of the earth has switched its rotation. And
Recently?
I'm not a scientist, so I can't explain it to you. Okay? Recently, yeah, look it up.
All right, so which conspiracy theory do you want to like dive into first? 'Cause you
Lizard
just
people. We're
mentioned
here.
like
We're
three.
talking about Hillary Clinton.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Blink sideways.
Wait, so Donovan and I actually had a
Oh,
conversation
yeah.
with an individual because he personally has met multiple lizard people, and one of them
Damn.
was in his house.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
I usually just kind of move
Yeah.
outside.
He also told us that Trump was going to be president again last year, and it never happened. So
So it's
Kind
so
of a
funny.
50-50.
You know why it never happened again?
because
Is
the
Trump-
lizard people.
Is
No.
Trump not president now?
No, he's still president.
So it's funny. So I actually had a guy come to my restaurant, right? And he was telling us, he was cool. He's a super crazy guy. He's cool.
Is he crazy or is he woke?
He was cool and he was super. He said
What kind of a woke?
about 2 months into Biden's presidency, he's like, yeah, he's like, you guys don't even know. He's like, I work for the government. A lot of things about to happen. Biden's about to get arrested, and Trump's about to go back in as president. And I looked at the guy, I was like,
3 years later.
That's exactly what the guy was saying when Donovan and I were talking.
and
about
I was
What
like,
if
I
it's
was
the same dude?
it. It could have been.
the same dude.
This all spawns from one thing I will not mention on this podcast, but it's all from the same website, pretty much.
Probably. So he was
4chan.
like, no, but this guy,
QAnon?
4chan.com.
this guy told me he worked for a private security that the government hires. I was like, oh, cool, man. Yeah, and I like egg it on, right? So
What's funny about these guys is they all work for the government in some sort of capacity.
right? So
A lot of
Yeah.
people work for the government, guys. Come on.
Yeah, but it's funny that all the people that work for the government have seen crazy stuff and had lizard people in their house.
So like you know me, like I egg it on, right? So like if somebody starts telling me all that, I egg it on. I'm like, dude, I fucking thought so, bro. I fucking thought so. He's
Gets
like,
it
yeah,
going.
he's like,
Dude,
yeah,
that's
bro.
the most
yeah.
ridiculous way to agree with someone, too. His tail probably was wagging like fuck.
Yeah.
He's like,
Dude.
really? Somebody believes me?
Yeah.
He,
Oh
he
my
had a
God.
fucking he had a fucking hard on. He was like, yeah, bro.
Grabs
Yeah.
Mark's face romantically. Just come here.
So he's telling me about it, or whatever, and he's like talking to me. He's like, dude, we close at 10 o'clock. We were there till 11:30. This guy.
Oh my God. What did you
And-
learn?
Dude, this is the regular clothes, bro. He said he worked for the government. He was working private security. The government hires him. He knows all his secrets. And
He's
What's
just
got-
giving you it for free.
so it was me and my cousin Nick, and he's telling us all these like super security, like private secret stuff, you know. And so we were there for about an hour and a half, and he's like, all right, guys, I gotta go. My wife's gonna get mad if I'm gone for too long. I'm like,
The government's getting mad because I'm out here too late.
Dude, yeah. So, yeah.
Give all the secrets for
Could you
free.
imagine
so we were
he
like-
gets into a car and there's a fucking android driving dressed as a woman? He's like, "Hey, honey," and then it just goes
So
off.
he's talking about.
Yo, what the fuck?
This Tesla goes off. You spoke too much.
Yeah.
So when he was talking to us, we were like, "Oh, do you want us to turn our phones off so they don't hear us?" And he's like, "Don't even worry about it.
No,
It's about to happen in like 2 weeks."
dude, that's fucking awesome.
So, all right, the best thing I've ever heard, right, was that the U.S. isn't a country. We're still owned by Britain. If you guys didn't know, the Queen or now King.
No, we're actually it's the Vatican.
No. Well,
Vatican
they
owns
work
the Queen,
together.
who owns- yeah.
They work together, but regardless. So the U.S. is not a country. We're a corporation. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
18,
social
19,
security
And
numbers are the
Donald
name
Trump-
tags.
Yeah, Donald Trump dissolved the corporation, so he's still technically president. He was never actually president. He
So
was
that's what
CEO.
this guy was talking
Exactly,
about.
so-
He
Yeah.
said that he went to
Yep.
the tunnels, not Trump, but the government.
Yeah.
We went to the tunnels, took all the gold, and transferred it back to D.C., which is now not a corporation. It's now the U.S. again.
Yeah.
So Biden is like the CEO.
It's
of the
real. Don't
corporation.
worry.
It's a fucking drone.
Lord of the Rings.
Dude,
Alex, get your
Jared, this fucking Google's got to chill.
Shoot your
Look,
girlfriend by accident. Sorry.
that moth
Wait,
is red,
are
blue,
moths real?
yellow.
Birds
No, I'm just
aren't?
kidding.
No. So here's the thing about birds.
Moths are real. Birds are not real.
I'm gonna try and call the moth over
birds
with
are
my
real,
mind.
birds are
Watch.
real. Hear me out there. Birds are real, not pigeons. A bald eagle is real. A cockatoo is real, partially because its first part is cock.
What about a dodo bird?
I'm looking
Dodo
at one right
bird?
now. Pigeons are not real.
Yeah, you're telling me that
When have
the
you seen a baby pigeon?
well, first of all, you're
Have
telling
you
me
ever
that
seen anyone buy groceries that are?
Dude, pigeons
I
are
go to New York.
pigeons are asexual. They fucking reproduce
No, fuck
like
them.
like
I go to New York all the
mitosis.
time. Ask Mark.
Seahorse.
How often do you guys go to New York? The world center of pigeons.
Donovan was just there.
I was just
Were you
there.
Have
Yeah.
you seen a baby pigeon?
Well, I mean, I wasn't looking for
No.
one.
Have you seen a baby pigeon? That's all I'm asking.
That's a
Yeah,
no.
but like I haven't.
That's a no. Mark, you've been in New York a million times. Baby pigeons.
No.
Have you Google how pigeons mate? It shows no results.
Yeah, it's mitosis. You never seen them in the park? They go, "Ooh, ooh," and it splits into two pigeons.
Donovan personally mates with
They're not
himself.
mitochondria.
I have a pigeon right here. We can test it.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's his lover.
Gross. But I ask any of you,
Pigeon
that have been
orgies.
to a northern state, when have you seen a baby pigeon?
No, for real though, I've never seen a baby pigeon.
Nobody's seen a baby pigeon.
That's true.
Bald eagles, we see baby bald eagles. You go to zoo.
I've
They're
never
real
seen
birds.
one though.
No, but they're real birds.
But
Wait a
they're not
second.
grounded.
Wait a
They don't
second.
touch
Using
ground.
the
We
same
established
logic,
that.
I've never
yeah,
seen
well,
a bald
you,
eagle.
You established you have one
Baby.
grounding leg, one not grounded leg.
that makes sense to me. I don't understand why Zach was pushing back on that so much.
Because Zach's not an electrical engineer. He's a little rocket scientist and doesn't build rockets. I don't know.
Ooh.
But pigeons are fake. Pigeons are government drones. And this guy probably programs them.
Jared, is this true?
It's like I can't confirm or deny.
Can I confirm
Okay,
it?
okay.
He's been awfully quiet
With the
when we've been talking
technology,
about
with the,
pigeons.
with the technology that you know is available on this planet,
Cannot
what
confirm
is
or
the
deny.
sickest form of surveillance you can come up with right now? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5,
Like what kind
Four.
of time?
The internet.
Like prime example, they can
3,
hear everything we're
2,
doing now,
Oh, what's his name?
One.
Snowden.
Okay.
Snowden already proved that.
go. What's the
I don't know, but,
craziest
like,
form of
That's
surveillance?
the sickest thing ever. If they hear everything we're doing, they already know everything we're doing now.
Bro, Snowden proved 10 years ago you can hear me fart on this microphone. And you think they can't make pigeons?
That's true. If you throw enough money at
I
something.
could fart from Alex's bathroom and they'll hear it on this microphone and they can't make pigeons?
Yeah, but how bad do they need fake pigeons?
Bad.
The population keeps increasing every year. They need more and more pigeons.
Look
for
at where
surveillance.
where the predominant pigeons are. Financial districts.
You know
New
what's
York,
crazy? Actually, it's a
Chicago,
good point because I'm thinking about
LA.
squirrels. Squirrels, if you go in different places of the country, they're different.
Yeah, if you go to
looking.
Canada, they're like big black.
But if you
raccoons.
go to like any city, the pigeon,
listen, no, they actually are.
They build them
Legit-
bigger
Every-
in Canada.
every pigeon kind of looks the same. They're like mostly gray, kind of
Whoa,
cream, and then you
whoa.
got white ones.
Looks the same.
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you
by that?
mean, you
The
people?
pigeons,
that?
the
What do
pigeons.
you mean, you people?
Hey, that movie was little
Racially motivated.
racially motivated and woke, but it ended pretty good. It was
What
funny.
movie?
Listen, I'm just saying, pigeons aren't real. If you think they are, then that's on you.
Well, I would
Good
say
luck getting surveilled.
squirrels are real because all
never
my
said
friends
they
are like
weren't.
redneck. We're all hunting friends or whatever. So back when we were in high school, we hunted some squirrels with a BB gun.
Did you at least eat it?
His mom cooked it up and ate it for us.
How was it?
She ate it for you?
Well, she cooked it up and we ate it.
I would have eaten it for her.
She cooked it up. She skinned it, took the meat out.
Remember,
and
boys,
then-
always eat for them. Don't eat for yourself.
yeah. So she took it out. She skinned it, Well, and fried it, and it was a weird flavor, but it wasn't bad. It
Yeah,
wasn't
but
bad.
have you
It's not bad.
What
have
did
you
you
heard
do
of
this weekend?
someone missing when they shoot a squirrel? Has anyone ever missed a squirrel when they're hunting?
A lot, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, they're
you know
small.
why? Because they're advanced drones and they're able to
Listen,
dodge the bullets before they even leave the gun.
you can hunt doves and eat them. You can hunt ducks and eat them. Who's eating a pigeon?
Okay, next podcast, we're eating a pigeon.
I feel like pigeon meat would not be that good.
No,
though.
I don't trust.
Well, it
this.
wouldn't be,
No,
'cause
no,
it's
no,
nuts
no,
and
no,
bolts.
Stop. You stop. I don't trust this guy with the pigeons.
I think I might know a guy to get pigeon
Okay.
meat. I'm not even gonna
I
lie.
trust that guy, that redneck little guy with the pigeons. I don't trust him with
You
the
guys
pigeons.
are
He's going to
related.
program the pigeon to taste like meat.
And we have a saying.
kidding.
We have a saying when we go duck hunting. If it flies, it dies.
How many pigeons have you seen duck hunting,
None.
Marcus?
I'm not gonna lie, this Tobacco is pretty good. I mean, it has a good flavor. Just need a coffee with it. And
All right, so on our new
Okay.
subject, we're talking
All
about Gaddafi in Syria. Because apparently pigeons are too personal.
So Tobacco actually, a lot of people do enjoy it. Yeah, with the coffee.
Is it coffee flavored?
that's what it feels. It tastes like.
Yeah, so it's not like blueberry or some shit.
No, definitely not.
I've never had it, but I'm going to be honest with you. This Besa that you guys gave me with an espresso would probably taste phenomenal.
It would.
It would,
actually.
yeah. It pairs very well with espresso.
Wait, is this your first Besa?
No, this is
No,
my
he's
first
had both of us.
Rothschild Besa. Air quotes.
Yeah, it's just a regular
first
base, but you
banker's-
cut an inch and a half off.
Banker's Besa. Actually, that's a solid name. Rothschild's cut. We
So
call it
when we
Banker's
do
Besa.
make a second size, it's going to be a banker's.
Next thing, our
All right,
bank
cool,
council
get
is shut
10%.
down by like 12 a.m. tonight.
I thought he was supposed to be a marketing guy. I'm naming his cigars.
Already named all the cigars.
Yeah, how do you know I didn't think of that already?
Because I said it first.
You only think you said it first.
Am I getting incepted right now?
Yes.
Facts.
Do you think we can actually go into people's dreams and control them?
No.
Like with a machine or probably with your own mind?
That's a great question because like when I have a dream, it's very specific with someone else in it. Do they see the same thing I'm seeing?
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say Google was making a software to go to. I swear that's what you were
No,
going
no,
to
no,
say.
no, no. That's Elon Musk's what's it
Neuralink.
called? Neuralink. They're doing
Dude,
that.
yeah.
Our next
Bro.
purchase. So we already got the space link or whatever for the podcast. Next purchase could be Neuralink. We've got to pick somebody.
I volunteer
I'll
as
do it.
tribute. I said it first.
Our two guests are going to volunteer to get Neuralink installed.
Just do it.
All
And
I
then,
do is, like,
and
I
then
wanna
let's
know-
No, you
figure
know,
out.
I would. I don't trust any other company enough to run my brain. Even though they already do that on TikTok.
What would
Like,
you mass download besides porn? You'd be like, I want to know every cigar, every whiskey, every knowledge, and I want to know kung fu.
Yeah, I already know all that.
That'll get boring.
First thing I
Have
would
you
look
seen
up is
Chuck?
uncensored hentai.
No, have you guys seen the show?
Where I'd be
Chuck?
like, yes, I knew it.
Yeah.
Donovan loves that first.
There's a new one too, but yeah.
Is there a new one?
Yeah. We murders bad guys.
Yeah. No. Chuck, where he's a guy that works at like a Best Buy type deal, because this is when it came out when Best Buy was actually kind of big. But he's a guy that works at Best Buy and accidentally downloads what's called the Intersect. Now the
Oh,
Intersect.
sorry, I thought about Dexter. I saw that.
No, Chuck. So the Intersect is a CIA program that basically trains you from like Alex to a super spy, which we all know that's not real.
Like a Robbie.
Yeah. You know,
If I was a super spy, you wouldn't know.
no, we don't. You wouldn't have
That actually
podcasts.
is very true.
But here's
That's
the thing.
that's the whole
It would
diversion.
basically take you from like the way you are now to knowing every single kind of kung fu to get out of any situation. And Chuck's a great show. If anybody hasn't seen it, please watch it. It's phenomenal. But I think that's what the government's doing is building an
Smack you with a
intersect.
cigar, punch you in the face. Take a
Literally
puff,
what it is.
Fuck
take a
Chuck.
puff, get out the fuck out of here.
I feel like we could do that because it's if you think about his muscle memory, you'd probably damage your body though, because your body couldn't take new knowledge like that. Like
my
if
body
you-
could. My body could.
I mean, yeah, yours, but like the average, the VA, yeah, just
Mark's
like
an absolute tank.
Level 70 tank.
But if you learn, think about it. If you learn kung fu like right now in your brain, you would have to. Your body would have to match that knowledge. You know what I mean? You can't hit somebody with that much force
you'd have to grow. You have
with
to
your
eat.
hand not being
Solid.
trained.
Donovan's right, actually.
Your hand would explode.
So you know what's funny about the body and the mind? It was crazy. They just did a study, right? They took a bunch of athletes, right?
Who's the girl?
And they said they were giving them steroids,
Ali Adler.
and what they were giving them was placebo.
Oh, that's fucking awesome!
I
I
use
love
IMDb
experiments
for
like
everything.
this. Tell me
So
more.
and their increase was significant.
Like significant enough that we can like now program ourselves.
So it
Like-
was significant enough. It made a major difference to where they would get the same effects as if they were on steroids, but they had a placebo effect. It was a whole placebo effect.
Did they study what chemicals were like
what is it-
being
what are you
were
talking
dripping
Maybe
from
they're
their
part of a
brain?
daydream,
Like
and you look
what?
at my not my Marty report, but what's his face? He wakes up. He woke up in the ocean. They pulled him out of the ocean. He's a fighter. Jason Bourne. All those movies.
I was
Captain
gonna say.
America.
I was gonna say Captain
Jason
America.
Bourne. Basically, he's a sleeper agent essentially because from Product Daydream. Where he's
Oh
like,
my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Exactly, and he basically was trained in the CIA farm. Wakes up, and they try to whack him because he knows too much. But now he fights everybody with the whole scene.
No, but with this whole placebo effect, whole placebo effect is crazy, right? You give someone medicine and say it's going to cure their flu or whatever they have, and the body will naturally start.
What you believe you achieve.
Yeah, the body will naturally start like defeating that flu just because they think they have the medicine in there.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't start defeating it better. Like you're not gonna say
You believe it.
if you have cancer, you're not gonna say, oh, I don't have cancer tomorrow. Well,
That's
not
how I beat
cancer,
cancer.
but
no,
you know,
but what it will do is alleviate some. It'll alleviate some of the.
I don't know why
symptoms
you're
of it.
laughing.
I
It's not
think there's
funny
a
subject.
certain amount of
Because
things your body can
I tried to
take
throw 'em
care
off,
of
just kept
before
talking
you
in
need
the
to
air.
intervene. But
No,
I don't
I-
think we believe that.
Guys,
So we
someone
just
from Miami's calling
immediately
me. I
go
think it's,
to
the
medicine.
government.
Let's put him
Okay,
on.
take the
Put him on.
call. Take the call.
Put them on the pod.
So I agree with Donovan. I think our body and our mind can take care of a lot of things that we don't think we
Because
can.
of
Yeah.
the Matrix.
I drove home every night and tell myself I'm sober and still haven't
Oh,
got my DUI.
hey,
so,
pause.
God damn
Well,
it.
tonight's another night.
Do not
give this
incriminate
man the
yourself.
keys.
No, we
Cheers.
don't support doing that. But no, for real though, I think our bodies and our mind can do a lot of things that we don't think we can. I mean, and if you look at those athletes or whatever, their strength and everything increased significantly, more than normal, just because they thought they had steroids in them.
See, so
Well, you-
what
you know
part?
the old
What
saying-
parts of their brain lit up when they thought that the steroids
you
were
guys-
working?
you guys know
Because
the old
that's
saying,
the
right?
information I want to
Yeah,
know.
that's a good question.
How
That's a
the
good
fuck
question.
do you make
What you
that part of your
fear,
brain
you
light up?
attract, and look at goes away.
You
Yeah, that's a
know
good question, Donovan. Yeah, you're right.
But you guys know the old saying, right?
what?
Whatever can come in, you can come over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we usually say that
So
about-
whenever bad thoughts come in, you can just come over your bad thoughts.
yeah, we usually say that about women.
Yeah, that was implied. Thanks, Mark.
No, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man. The mind body can do without even no. That's why I mean every scientific study they have a placebo, right?
Drinking a mid-culture
And that's like,
a.
Yeah, so every scientific study they have a placebo, right? So they have people that think they're taking it and people that are taking it, so they can see the difference. And sometimes with those things, like people that think they're taking it have better outcomes than the people that
Then
actually take it.
yeah, then the actual medicine. That's what's crazy when those
I don't
studies
take
come
medicine, so
Same.
I think you're
Placebo.
absolutely right because I'm a self placebo within myself. because
Yeah.
I believe I never get sick. I'm never sick. I always take a whiskey, a daily vitamin, daily probiotic. And I'm never sick ever.
That's how I beat COVID. I smoked cigars and drank whiskey.
I've never even got COVID.
out. Dude, same.
I got COVID.
I lost my taste and smell, but
you
that was
really?
about it.
I also lost my taste and smell, and actually, when I started to get my smell back and my taste back, I actually hated buffalo sauce. So
But
when
not
I
buffalo
Dude, you got to
sauce.
go to this wing
No,
spot in Longwood. They have the hottest fucking sauce ever. Dude, tell me how
What
we
is it,
went to this
Pumpkins?
fucking wing
It's the
spot.
nuke
She told me it
sauce.
was the hottest sauce, and
what?
she came out
If you're
with
not signing a
Frank's.
waiver-
Hold on, wait, stop. So
Pause. What'd you
so
say?
me, Donovan, Nuke.
Nuke.
Oh
Nuke
yeah,
shot.
yeah.
Me, Donovan, and Mark went to this wings place in Longwood.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you the name. She's like, okay, we're like,
Next
they
to the
have
brewery?
they have the.
yeah,
Yes,
we're
yes.
not-
Papa B's.
we won't bring up the name, but
It's not Papa
see.
B's, but if it was Papa B's, they claim to have the hottest sauce ever. They had the nuke sauce,
Okay.
and we're all like hyped. We're like, let's try it. And she brought me the sauce. I try it, and I'm like, I think she brought me buffalo sauce instead.
yeah,
And then
wasn't
Donovan was like, wait, I think she brought me buffalo sauce too.
Yeah.
And we talked to her. She's like, no, that is. So she brought it to us again.
No, she brought us again. Yeah, we said, hey, we think you give us buffalo sauce. Can you bring us a nuke sauce?
Yeah, so she brought us the nuke sauce again, and we tried it. We're like, this is the same thing.
Well, it's funny because we were joking around. We're like, oh, what if this is the nuke sauce? Like no way. This is
Yeah,
buffalo
yeah.
sauce.
If you didn't have to sign a waiver,
Boy,
I guarantee it's not that hot.
Do I have a hot sauce story for you?
Was that before or after you started hating buffalo sauce from COVID?
That was way after.
Check this out.
Okay,
so
okay.
I was about
That's
8
funny.
years old, and Tijuana Flats was getting big in the area, right? So they got the sauce called Slap My Ass and Call Me Sally.
Yeah.
Sauce is hot, right? Especially when you're 8. So my uncle brought it home with my cousin Antonio, right? And my uncle and my father told us as a joke, they're like, yeah, if you drink this sauce, 'cause on the bottle, it had a girl with her panty pulled down with a handprint on her butt.
Slap my ass, call me Sally.
Yeah, I already said that
Slap my
earlier.
house, call me salad.
So anyway,
Wait, what is it called?
Slap my ass and call me Sally, right?
Thank you.
Let me
So
Google
my
that.
cousin and I are like, oh, shoot, our dad told us we get the handprint if we drink this whole thing. At 8 years old, you believe him. So what did we do? He had half the bottle, I had half the bottle. We were sitting checking each other's butts, seeing if there was a handprint on there while we're chewing ice all day. And my aunt comes home because we were left alone at 8 years old, two of us for some reason. 'Cause I guess, 8 times 2 is 16. And we're sitting there checking each other's bare asses.
He practiced this.
Right?
He practiced this.
I
There's
swear-
no
this
way.
is a
There's
real-
no
I
way.
swear to God.
I hope
Continue,
this is,
continue.
We're checking each other's bare asses saying, hey, is there a handprint? Is there a handprint? No, but we're burning up, so we're chewing ice. My aunt comes home. You guys are both idiots. Here's some milk. So we chugged a gallon of milk each. It was terrible. And we got grounded for like 3 weeks just because we ate the entire thing
So you're
and had
shitting
to
your
drink.
guts out, and you're shitting your guts
Oh,
out
it was awful.
in the room.
It was awful. I mean, if it didn't burn going down, it burnt coming out.
Oh, that's burns coming out.
It was bad.
Whoa, what do you mean by this, Jared?
I don't know. I mean, every restaurant I go to, I always get the hottest hot sauce, and I was like, tastes amazing. 8, 16, 24 hours later, it's always a mistake.
There's
Nah, I'm
a
a
there's
Tabasco
there's
guy.
an Oh My Gyro
Tabasco's good
in
too.
Longwood. You gotta
yeah, I've had
ask
them. Yeah.
go
Oh My
ask for
Hood.
their hot sauce. Their hot sauce is probably the hottest shit I've ever gotten from another place that serves it to people. I've had hotter shit from a bottle that you have to sign a waiver
Yeah,
for
like
and
the
shit.
nuke sauce.
But
Yeah.
from a
You sign a
but from
waiver,
a
it's-
restaurant,
it's
dude, that
tough.
shit
Yeah,
is
you sign a
so
waiver, it's
hot,
serious.
and it's from a Greek restaurant. What the fuck? Like
You'd be surprised, man. Those Greeks, they don't play around.
it
when
was
comes to hot
it's
sauce.
insane,
Ghost
dude.
pepper.
I'll bring in a little bit so you guys can try some.
Maybe have someone just like swallow a ghost paper.
So are we talking conspiracies or are we just telling funny stories?
Oh yeah,
Funny
so
story.
that was a tangent.
Don, what do you got for me?
Okay, so supposedly.
Well, it is conspiracy theory.
It's not confirmed.
It is a conspiracy.
It's not true
theory.
for another 6
You're right.
months.
You're right. So, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
You guys, no. Listen.
go.
Apparently, that was a real ancient civilization that can control elements.
Tartaria.
Yeah.
The lizard
in
people.
Russia?
Well, not really the
Tartaria
elements.
was
This
Russian.
is what I. Oh yeah, maybe. This is what I think. Maybe it was sound technology, and they moved rocks and water and shit for the pyramids and all those
So
giant
electric
megalithic
physics.
structures, right? Does that make sense?
We don't know what those words mean. Can you-
Yeah, what is sound?
No, electrophytics.
Oh, yeah, that word.
Like, wait, what?
I don't even know what I
Everybody just
said.
glazed over that.
I don't
with the
even. I don't
sound.
even. Yeah. But no,
This
pyramids.
guy's
How do
resonating
you
on
think?
the third dimension. We're all just over here.
How do you think they did the pyramids though?
Yeah,
There's a bunch of theories behind that.
There's like 2 solid theories I know.
They're earthbenders, duh.
So one of the
I
kind
know
of
one
theories.
solid theory.
There's a
Go for
theory
it. No,
that.
I want to hear the solid theory.
Go.
I don't want to hear
Okay.
the theory.
Fair.
It's not solid. This guy said he's solid. So
Dude, I'm so
Actually,
high
it's
right now.
solid as a
I'm-
pyramid rock.
I'm so high.
granite.
Well, yeah.
It's actually granite. It's
So in theory, if they, you're used to those like glacier conspiracies where it's like a small tip and a huge bottom. So in theory on land,
It's not a conspiracy. It's true.
well, yeah, that is true actually.
It's a small tip, but it grows at the bottom.
Yeah. In theory, on since it's all sand, in theory, if like long term, the tablets or the platelets of the whole Earth move. In theory, if you build the pyramids upside down as a diamond shape, there's a whole other pyramid under it. So you build the bottom part first by dumping, all the things that all the whatever it's made out of under first.
Do you think they were
Bottom
refracting
ground.
light?
And then you build the top part.
No, I'm serious because that's
No,
a
you
good
guys are
shape.
you guys are oversimplifying.
No,
if sea level-
You told me this theory was solid.
It's very easy to do. We can replicate it today. What I'm saying is, it's the same thing when you put,
I was going
like-
to talk about giants.
Oh,
No, it's not giants either. Would you like another one?
Yeah, true. There's a bunch
No,
of
but
No,
fucking.
I
try
mean,
with the thing.
is there giants?
No.
There
But
was,
so
there was,
the
absolutely.
humans used to be. The theory basically is that humans used to be larger than we are now, and then over time we devolved into these small, puny humans that we are now.
Doesn't make
Well,
any
so
sense.
ironic-
Because in the Bible they talked about giants and stuff, and that was like common. So now
Nephilim,
it's like
the Nephilim.
Those are Nephilim.
Yeah,
Fallen
That's
angels,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, so was there giants? Absolutely, 100%. But here's the thing. This is my theory on it, and there's a few places in like Indian literature that show this. Civilization obviously used to be a lot more advanced than we gave it credit for. It just got wiped out. And how did it get wiped out? There probably was
nuke sauce.
some sort of ancient nuclear war. Now there's areas in India that you can't travel to because they're irrationally nuclear radiated. Like you can't go in there. There's too much nuclear
It's
radiation.
like Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Well, Chernobyl.
It's like
we
parts
understand.
of like Arizona.
We
can't go
understand
to.
why Chernobyl is nuclear active.
That's what we're
right?
told.
Well, that's what we're told. Yeah, but there was a nuclear reactor that went down there. But in India, we didn't have a nuclear reactor there. It's just
That we weren't told.
radioactive, from what we know.
Yeah.
And could that mean that there was an ancient nuclear war? I mean, in some Indian scripture, it talks about fire raining from the sky and destroying everything. And,
Have you seen Ancient Apocalypse?
I haven't.
Bro, it's a lot of parallels I'm hearing. So supposedly at the end of the show, spoilers, I don't give a fuck. It was a meteor shower that was like hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Just like back to back, fucking there would be like 2 years of nothing and then just 50 years of and then it caused a bunch of floods.
Yeah.
So if you look at I think he had like maybe 12 countries or myths or everything. Sorry, I'm high as fuck if I'm stumbling. But they all had to do with rain falling from the sky, like you just said. They all had a snake, and they all mentioned giants. All of them.
Giants are real. Some guy died off TikTok recently because he exposed a giant.
Oh, have you seen that?
No
It was in
way.
Canada.
Ironically,
This guy puts up a video.
I saw all the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
saw
Yeah, I
posting-
literally watched his entire.
He's
his
standing
entire
there
story.
scared. He's like, it was just a joke, guys, this and that. I don't know if it was fake or real, but he's dead.
It wasn't Canada, so we could go drive there, but I don't give a shit about
No,
Canada.
no, it was
How'd he
Canada,
die?
Yeah. Well, listen, here's the problem, right? A lot of
It's a
people
long
think,
drive.
no, forget about it. No, he lives there.
How did
I know,
he
but I'm saying,
die?
I would do the exact same.
Lived.
Oh, yeah.
He
it's not
lived there.
No, he
lived
still
there.
lives there now. He's buried there. He still lives there.
He lived there.
Here's the problem. A lot of people think we have separate governments. There's about probably 8 to 10 core governments that actually control everybody else. The United Nations is a farce.
On the CIA Gov today, it has the 13 bloodlines posted on a PDF on the CIA Gov today.
Yeah. And here's the thing. You're telling me, there's governments that actually matter. Romania doesn't matter. If the U.S. goes to Romania and says, do this, they're doing it. They get enough aid where it's like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
If it goes to my country, Kosovo. If the U.S. government goes to Kosovo, we're doing whatever you want. Arrest Mark while he's in Kosovo. Done.
Let's not arrest me.
Put him in a Kosovo jail next to the Bears. But they'll do it. There's only about 10 governments that actually matter.
Basically, any government that doesn't have a central banking system is free, which is very rare. There's like very few countries that.
Which is North Korea.
Russia.
Russia, too. No, Rothschild's got in Russia.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's not true. North Korea is controlled in Italy.
Rothschild's got Besa.
Now he admits it. Like an hour
Banker
into
cigar.
No, Besa's got Rothschilds.
Now he admits it.
We own them.
Dude, imagine what would you do if they buy you out?
If the Rothschilds bought me out,
Yeah.
disappear.
$1 trillion.
I would be happy.
I would have a clone of myself.
Hey,
running
we're for
this
sale.
podcast.
We're for basis
Yeah.
for sale if you guys want it, Rothschilds.
About $10 million.
Don't they have their own cigars?
They have trillions of dollars.
Yeah,
Ask for way
$10 million
more.
is
You're right,
like
guy.
$5 for them.
Don't they have their own cigars?
Yeah, it's
The only people that might compete with them are the
Later.
old money people. Like a Saudi-
Bilderberg,
Ability,
the Bilderberg. Anybody heard of the
Israeli
Bilderberg?
Mafia, Israel.
You know how I heard about Bilderberg?
How?
It's on a website online.
No, this is way before that. It was 2012.
On a website online called thebilderberg.com. It's there.
I didn't know about that.
They list everyone.
Build-A-Bear?
Yeah,
Bilderberg, but they also build a bear.
It's Build-A-Bear.
It's
part
actually
of
listed online. It's like hidden truth in plain sight, but also they control half the world. Just like WF.
WWF owns the
anything-
world?
Anything world in front of it is like secular. The Who. the
No, dude.
WF.
So I'm on a flight from Europe.
Besa worldwide.
I'm on a flight from
Walt
Europe.
Disney
right? I
World?
sit next to this guy who's also from. I was flying from Switzerland. No, Frankfurt, back home. We sat next to this guy for like 9 hours. Thought he was full of BS, and we're just chatting, whatever. We're both Albanian. It's fine. And then he's like, "Have you heard about Bilderberg?" I'm like,
How long is this?
2012.
So it became woke at this time.
Yeah, actually. He's like, "Have you
The
heard
real
about-"
woke, not the fake woke.
He's like, "Have you heard about Bilderberg?" I'm like, well, "What is Bilderberg?" He's like, "It's basically a meeting of the world's most powerful people. My girlfriend's father is this massive attorney in Canada. Like he, literally $1 billion. He's the John Morgan of Canada, basically." And he was like,
so it doesn't count.
basically, but he was like, Besa, Higley. Anyway,
Very good.
That was actually good. That was good.
Right. So he was like, "Yeah, man, he got invited to Bilderberg, and like he couldn't talk about it, but he's like, yeah, this is where the most powerful people in the world go." And I started Googling ever since then. I'm like, oh, my life's changed forever. And that's when I learned about him.
What about Bohemian Grove?
I used to live
Bro,
there.
been there twice.
Let me tell you about Bohemian Grove. No, I'm just kidding.
If you like sacrificing children,
Yo, you should make a
So-
fake
so,
resort
I
ad
used to live in
for
California.
for Bohemian
And
Grove.
You have to drive by that if you go through San Francisco in order to get to the vineyards, but you can never get there because of police. But Donald Trump, during his reign, they stole the
His
land.
reign.
From somewhere else.
Jesus
During his term in
Christ.
office.
Is it over? But
I mean,
saying
not
they
really,
sold
but-
the land there, so I think that's pretty much over. But they could have just sold it to somebody else. They was not going to continue it. So
This next, all right, I gotta ask this next election. I mean, actually, it's funny with Obama and Hillary, right? I think the main reason Obama won, not Hillary, and you can look this back up, was they went to a Bilderberg meeting prior to. No,
What year?
prior
What
to the
year?
debates,
What year?
And then that's when Hillary dropped out after that meeting, and that's a real thing. That's verifiable.
it's.
That's actually fucking crazy.
Yeah, but
It's verifiable.
Henry Kissinger and also someone from Saudi Arabia funded him to go to Harvard and other places. They basically groomed him, faked his passports, his whole everything, birth certificates, and put him in a ring and put him in power. It's a 16-year plan. 8 years of Obama, 8 years of Hillary Clinton, right?
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to happen. Because if Donald Trump again, it'd be 8 years of Hillary Clinton today.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Everyone knows that. That's why she's always talking about, if I won. But at the end, no one really cares about her. But as of today, now we have about rigged elections. I never knew about that. So now, going back all the way to Bush, when they say, we got to flip the votes or we got to recount in the electronic votes, it's way completely different now.
Well, here's my issue.
I didn't even know about that.
Here's my
I
issue.
thought it was paper balloted.
Here's my issue with rigged elections, right? For years, literally, it's not been a secret. For years, we've known the U.S. has rigged elections in Venezuela. We've rigged elections in
Under
Colombia.
Obama.
We've rigged elections everywhere.
We've rigged our own elections before.
We have,
We've rigged our own elections
which is
before.
fine. Not fine, but it's fine for the sake of the conversation.
It's all
How are you
fake.
going to tell me? How are you going to look at me and say, whatever, Obama? We'll just use him. How are you going to tell me that is or actually Trump's the best one? That's an unriggable election. But then when it comes down to it, if Trump wins, it was all rigged. You gotta
Because
pick-
the Russians did it.
So the Russians did it for the Republicans, and then when Democrats win, the Russians tried, but we beat them. It makes no sense.
And can we talk about the Russians in Crimea or in Ukraine? Listen. I feel for Ukraine. I understand it.
I felt someone staring at me, and I look up. It was a GoPro.
But you can't tell me that in 2 seconds, if it doesn't even matter about Ukraine, but if 2 seconds, if Russia, China, or the U.S. wanted to end a war, they couldn't end it.
100%. It's not real.
They could end it in 2 seconds.
It's a war, but it's not real war. If they send the U.S. troops up there, they'd pick a side.
There are U.S. troops in Ukraine,
Yeah, I'm talking about just like Iran or Iraq, right? They would have picked a side.
but there's U.S. troops
and
in
keep
Ukraine.
it going, or just end it. But you're absolutely right. I'm thinking they could. If they wanted to, they could just end it.
Just like there's Chechnyan troops in Ukraine. They're not Blackwater anymore. What are they? Academy?
Well, they're gonna call themselves Blackwater, but
No. But it's not Black. It's not Blackwater anymore because
So it's
Blackwater got
Princess,
underwater with all the allegations. They changed their name to Academy. You're telling me there's not American mercenaries in Ukraine?
I'm starting to feel unsafe at this conversation because I feel like if I go home,
What about
Why was
the
Ukrainian?
the protocols of the learned elder scrolls of Zion?
that's an incredible conversation.
Oh yeah, I told him
You
this
guys are
earlier
gonna talk. I
today.
am not educated in this form of text.
If you probably know more than me,
This was,
if you,
I don't
if
know
you,
what name about this, but it was out of a documentary
this is
from 2001,
crazy shit.
or 2004 during Bush by a certain person. Alex Jones had this on his podcast, whatever, in a movie. Which probably where you heard that from.
Was it Michael something that everybody forgot about?
I heard it from Vice. It was like a fucking YouTube
Oh,
rabbit
we
hole
can't
that
trust-
I went
we-
down.
no.
Fuck Vice.
Yeah, Vice is for.
He's gonna,
But I cross-referenced it, and there was
Yeah, you
like
can give the
four
details.
plus different
with what?
sources.
Dice?
The coolest.
No, that's what I'm
Vice-
saying. That's
I'm
what
joking.
I will say this. The coolest Vice documentary I ever watched was like these UK guys. They're like ex-mobsters, and they go pick up money in collections. But I mean, they're on steroids, and they're being filmed, so obviously they kick anyone's ass. It's all on whatever.
Yeah.
It's absolute nonsense.
Vice used to be real reporting. They did.
So you could say CNN and Fox too.
Well, CNN's got its lowest ratings in 9 years. Have you seen that?
Well, yeah, MSNBC, NBC, Fox, CNN, they all are still alive.
I mean, they're always going to be alive.
Maybe.
There's always somebody watching CNN, whether you like it or not.
I can
here's
name
the-
a few people in
Dude,
this room,
there was
actually.
the cigar bar. There was a regular that used to always set CNN
I hate
on.
that.
So like when you turned it on, it would be CNN. So he would stay late at night and set it.
Can we
And then
talk about
and
Barney?
then no. Listen. So when we went in every morning, he would turn. This is my manager. He turned on the TV and he's like, "What the fuck? Why does this keep on turning on for CNN?" And we'd have to switch it. And then he's like in the window looking, like dying laughing.
Listen, outside of conspiracies, let's talk about bar etiquette, right? Bar etiquette is if the news is on, don't complain if it gets changed. And first of all, don't request the news being on.
Bro, every time we're
Yeah,
at
yeah,
like the
that's
cigar
true.
bar and someone's like, "Hey, can I change this from CNN to like any sport?" I'm like, "Yeah, go for it, dude."
100%. 100%.
Even if it's Fox, I'm like, "Yeah, change it. Put on any sport you want. Put on golf. I would gladly watch
Yeah.
golf over Fox News."
At my bar, I have
Play
people
some
with
sport.
Fox and CNN on, right? So I change them both to sports. Like, hey, I was watching that. I'm like, hey, listen, if you want to watch and complain about whatever's going on in the
Bro,
world,
go
do
on your
that-
phone, live stream
Do
it from
that at
there.
home. No, just do that at home. If you want to go out and have a drink,
If you want to masturbate CNN, go home.
yeah.
Dude, you have no idea.
CNN, Fox, I don't care. I don't care what news station you watch. Don't watch it at the bar. Now, local
Yeah,
is different.
it's like their fucking apartment.
Listen, local, I watch Fox 35, not because it's Fox, but because it's local. They don't care about your, proclivities, whatever it is. But it's just Wesh 2, Wesh 9, whatever's around here.
Super sweet.
I want
It's
to
local.
let me interject here. Jared's smoking his first acid like a heathen.
It's not a bad cigar if you start out smoking it at 16, 17.
Yes.
Well, never mind. Sorry, 18.
There's nobody 16.
21 now?
21
21.
There's nobody
Savage.
16 on this podcast.
If your first cigar is an acid and that's what gets you into cigars, it's a means to an end. Okay.
I'm pretty sure 16.
But if
17.
you're an experienced smoker and you're like, let me go in, buy an acid,
Jared's not an experienced smoker though, so it's okay.
which is fair. I mean, I'm just saying,
I'm
if you're
pretty
getting,
sure everyone at 16 17. Sorry to keep interrupting you, but it feels pretty good.
No, feel free.
Everyone's smoking fucking weed.
He
in
likes
high school.
asserting his
Yeah.
dominance.
No, I'm agreeing with him, but I'm just saying this would be great to start off with.
Yeah.
To get into. Like, I don't want to start up a drone because then I'm pretty much locked in,
yeah.
which I did.
So I started off with acid when I was, again, at the time the smoking age was 18, so it was legal back then.
The one on the
Sorry.
tongue or one in the mouth?
Actually, one in the butt, but either way, it doesn't matter.
Is this going on?
Hey yo!
Wait, have you never done a butt chug?
No, I don't.
You've never-
I never touch my
What
own
college
ass.
did you
What?
go to?
I don't touch myself.
What college did you go to?
You see?
Yeah, you never done a butt chug?
Jared said
Actually, all right. So outside of the pod, Alex is going to delete this entire segment.
Oh, this is.
I've got the
You
world's
don't
greatest
jerk
story
off
from
or
a
anything?
friend.
Like what?
No, he said, "Do I touch?"
I don't want to go and edit this out.
You're gonna have to edit this out. This is a story that's
Then just
hilarious.
wait till after.
It's already in May. Just you're good, right?
What?
It's immature anyways. 18 plus.
I mean, yeah, but if he's saying I can't talk about it on a 18 plus podcast,
No, it's 18 plus. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. I mean, this is not gonna get
Most
any
that's
sort
what
of-
I'm saying. If you can't talk
any
about
sort
it
of
at
funding
this point,
off YouTube. I
Most
can
of
tell
us
you
don't
that.
touch our butts.
Think about
So
demonetized
we say
times
butt
like
chug.
10.
well, we're not monetized yet at all.
All right,
so-
perfect.
Jared, you should have been like,
There's
I
this
don't touch
girl-
myself. I got bitches for that. That's what you should have
So-
said.
A buddy of mine told me the story of his friend who plays baseball at UCF. This was probably about 8 to 9 years ago, so he doesn't matter now.
There's a ball involved.
Anyway, so he played baseball at UCF, right? And he got on Tinder. He's swiping on Tinder, meets this girl who's about 18. And, 18's a big...
Alex is
so
like,
it's
yes,
important.
yes.
So he's talking
I'm
to her.
listening.
They're flirting, whatever it is. And so he's drunk at a party. And she's like, when are we going to meet up? When are we going to meet up? He's like, yo, come pick me up at this party. Like, we can hang out and do some stuff. She's like, all right, cool. Where you at? Sends the address. Whatever. Picks him up, goes back to the room. They start making out. She's like, oh, let's do some shots before anything else happens. She didn't do very many shots. He did like 10 shots before everything got started. So they're making out. They're going at it, whatever. And she's like, all right, I'll be right back. He's lying on the bed, trow down. She's like, I'll be right back. Just have faith. And he's like, I don't know what faith means, but I'll have faith. It's fine.
When a woman says have faith, don't.
Brings out a blue roof tarp. He's like, whoa, what is that? She's like, just have another drink. Don't worry about it, right? Lines her side of the dorm. Because, dorm has 2 twin beds. Lines her side of the dorm with this blue roof tarp. Has just enough to line half of it.
It's waterproof, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we know where this is going.
No, it's worse. It's much worse. The blue roof tarp.
I feel like she's gonna shit all over
Yeah,
him at
it's
the end of this
waterproof.
story. Okay. Continue.
It's okay. We have a story about that too.
So, anyway, he was like, all right. Or she was like, all right, just trust me. Starts going down, doing her business. Let me know when you're almost done. He's like, okay, I'm finishing, right? So she shoves a toy about this big up there, he's like, oh God, all right,
Up your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me know when you're almost done.
That's
So he's
enough.
like, oh, I'm finishing. She rips it out. He gets a chocolate milkshake, or she gets a chocolate milkshake all over her. He passes out after about 5 seconds. Wakes up in the morning. No tarp. Room's clean. His laundry's folded on the chair. Calls my boy in his underwear. He's like, you got to pick me up. Like, this is what happened, right?
Sounds like a dream.
Runs
Not mine.
Runs
Someone's
downstairs.
dream.
Mark heard the story at Gators. Runs downstairs in his underwear, holding his shoes and socks. Gets my boy's car. Explains to him this entire story. She texts him, hey, had a great night last night. How you doing? He goes, great. How are you doing? She's like, oh my God, amazing. Like, if you want to hang out again, let's do it. My buddy goes, what are you going to do? He goes, I'm going to see her again tonight. And that was probably the worst story I've ever heard.
So Mark just got back after being debriefed by the CIA real quick.
I'm pretty sure
and we're
you're
gonna
the
start talking
person.
about
How was that?
in
Yeah,
that
because I
story.
saw
Robbie, how'd it
them.
go?
I saw them when you
Yeah, it
opened the
wasn't
door.
me. Ask Mark. Mark heard that story too. Chris told us that story. The tarp story?
I don't remember it, but it sounds pretty funny.
If it was you, you could just say it was you. I mean,
It wasn't me. I would admit if it was me. If it was me, I'd be doing it again. I wouldn't be here.
It was him.
Sounds like it was him. All right, he's on
It
the
was
story
him. It was
in
him.
too much detail.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 sec.
Yeah, usually it sounds like, you're reading the story from like a guy that read the newspaper, but that was like
You want
the
me to call him? I
newspaper.
can call him.
Yeah.
No,
Call him.
no. Don't call him.
No, it's all right.
pretty sure there's
I
a video
don't
on the
call
internet
him.
somewhere.
No. Hold on. It's important.
I feel like he has this contingency plan with his friend. Be like, hey, if I ever call you, just start talking about this.
No.
You know.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can call him real quick.
Chris, who?
What's happening?
that's my theme song.
See, I just called him. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
So he didn't pick up.
No. That was him. He's Mr. Producer.
So
He has auto-tune integrated into his iPhone.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I have an iPhone.
Is that for like security purposes or like?
No,
We got the green bubbles on this side over here.
the real top G's. Top Gonzo's over there, but
Can we talk about how
Listen,
we're
you're a
actually
real top G if you use WhatsApp for every message.
we're actually
every girl's in every group.
the
I go
First
through a
one is
list
I
on my
use-
phone.
I use
All the
WhatsApp
bitches that
too.
are in my contacts.
I use
have-
WhatsApp too. That's the worst part.
You have to label them from the city they're from, and then I don't even know. There's a whole system,
Save them down as emojis.
or that.
No, listen. If you're gonna have multiple girlfriends, you need code words in your phone. Under
You just
contacts.
have them as emojis.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Be like,
right
who
now.
the fuck is Pig
Did we go from
texting you at
conspiracies to
2
cheating? I mean, I'll
a.m.?
tell you
We're
how to
talking
cheat,
about
it's
Andrew
fine.
Tate specifically.
I don't want to know. I don't know.
Mark knows nothing about cheating.
Alex has no idea. He doesn't want to know.
Mark's about to get interrogated by another entity that's not the CIA.
Who the fuck is Dolphin Avocado texting you at 4 a.m.?
Why is
fucking
Domino's
crazy.
Have a regular.
Some fucking crazy backstory you can't even remember. Why the fuck did I name this bitch Dolphin Avocado?
Why is there Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3?
Yeah.
Mark's got 3 phone numbers. I don't know what to tell you.
Domino's is calling you at 11:30.
They don't even order this time, so.
So you didn't even put an apostrophe on the ass.
They're like, Mark, it's Friday night at 9. You haven't ordered a pizza yet. Pizzagate.
Whoa. Pizza.
Pause.
That was a good segue.
Let me get a Hawaiian.
Whatever happened to that property,
Extra
like
dirty.
at the actual pizza place?
You've actually been to Hawaii, Mark. I wouldn't joke around about that.
What happened? Wait, hold on. What happened to what?
You remember there was a guy that actually came in there and shot everybody, or shot at the floor? That's what it
No.
was.
He attempted
shot-
to. He
Oh,
attempted
okay,
to.
okay,
So
okay.
there was some guy that attempted to attack the pizza shop in which this was allegedly happening at.
Whatever happened to the pizza shop though? Did they?
Now,
Dude,
so-
there's some business.
The pizza shop's
Okay.
still in business. What a lot of people
Is it
don't
good
realize
pizza?
is it had nothing to do with pizza shop. Pizza shop was a code name for what actually was going on.
Yeah.
And now if people, I don't want to get shot over this, but there is a pedophilia ring running around the government, high income earning, very high income
Oh, of
earning
course.
people. I mean, you could be high income earning in like $5, $10, $20 million a year. You don't even scratch the surface. You don't matter. Like you're broke compared to the people that are messing around with children. I mean, look at Jeffrey Epstein. He had
Yeah.
a brother that knew what was going on. Lex Wexner, who owned Victoria's Secret, knew what's going on. Yet they're still running billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the pictures at Planet Pizza? That's what the whole thing was at.
No. That's
They
the name
used
of the
to-
place.
They used to
Planet
have
Pizza downtown Orlando?
No, not Planet Pizza. Ping Pong Pizza. What the fuck it was called?
Whatever it was. Yeah, Pizzagate Pizza. Actually, that's a solid name for a pizzeria.
Oh my
I'm going to call it
God.
Pizzagate. I'm going to open up a new
I
pizzeria.
don't know. So
Jesus
the
Christ.
pictures that he had in there were actually like very weird pictures.
I just want to be
and-
alive
the guy that owned it had these very strange pictures on his Instagram.
In his
yeah, so you actually look it up and
It's
you
his
know
home.
once it's online forever, right? So you go online and
Yeah.
still see it. The guy went ahead and made his Instagram private and deleted all those pictures that he had on there.
I'm assuming people took screenshots.
Yes, so you can
Okay.
still look up like I'm pretty sure it's Ping Pong Pizza. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
So basically, what happened was the bullshit
pretty
story.
scary.
Some guy came in and tried to shoot the place. He shot one bullet. It blew up the computer, and all the pictures digitally are now gone. And of course, they removed all the pictures that were hanging, but they're still in his house. His name's like DeFantis or Delafante.
DeSantis.
Nah, that's,
Close enough.
That's Italian. This guy's French.
I'm not gonna lie.
Tea.
Like,
DeSantis Italian?
like
Yeah.
if
Okay, I didn't know that.
I think I get more scared in like like a fucking next level rich neighborhood than I do in the ghetto.
No, so you know what's
You know what I
scary
mean?
about-
Because I don't know what these motherfuckers are gonna do to me. In the ghetto, I know
right.
I know what to avoid
No,
or
you know,
whatever.
you know what's scary?
But, like,
you know who to talk to.
It's like cobblestone and there's like a fucking huge fountain and you're like, fuck, I gotta make a U-turn here and it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah, like
and
when you
you're
pull up to
fucking-
the Albanian's house.
Yeah. Could you imagine getting lost in there? I'd be terrified. I'd be like,
Dude,
these
so-
people are gonna fucking eat me.
so one time I was taking out a delivery, right? I used to be a delivery driver, and I
Used to
pull
be.
yeah. So I pull up in this it's not neighborhood, but like they don't own property, things like that.
Heathrow.
So I pull up and I'm driving down and I'm like, holy shit! Like these houses are like kind of weird. Let me back out. Let me call these people, see where I'm at. So I call these people and they're like, oh, where'd you go? And I was like, oh, I
We're
passed.
watching you.
I went all the way down. I made a right. They're like, oh, get out of there. It's not dangerous, but it's a private militia that own that property.
What?
For what team?
Yeah, right here in Lake Mary. And I was like, are you serious? They're like, yeah. Did anybody stop you? I was like, no. They're like, okay, good, because yeah, I mean, he's like, they'll just tell you to turn around, but yeah, so we live right by them, so just turn around and make the first left, and we're the first house on the left. So okay, so I got there and they're like, tell me all about it. Like, yeah, they're the private militia people, whatever. Like they're really like calm or whatever.
What the?
But yeah, don't go on their property. I was like, thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah,
Can you
Where
say
is
the
it
address
again?
Out loud.
no.
All right, I'm gonna hand you a piece of paper.
I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you the address if I know how to get there,
All right, let's go there. tonight.
Gotcha.
but like I would be able to get there, but I don't know the address.
Okay.
So live stream at the address.
Which side? Yeah, exactly. Which side of Lake Mary is this on?
Maybe we can get them on the podcast. Go over there. Tell me we're on a
That would
podcast.
actually be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
But which side of the militia are they on?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of militia they were. I just know that they. And it could have been.
That's actually a good question.
BLM
So it could have been total bullshit, right? So they could have just been
scaring the shit out of you.
telling me I was scared of shit
Pizza-
because
yeah,
it's,
pizza's
Yeah.
it's
free.
a bunch of private
I
property.
believe it.
Yeah, so they could have been saying that to fuck with me, right? But as far as
True,
I know from
true.
today, is that a private militia owns that property.
That's fucking
It could be
wild.
total
They
bullshit.
might not own it, but they might protect it.
No, it could be total bullshit.
I think it's bullshit. I'm just saying. I'm not hearing the same things you're hearing right now.
No, but he told me.
Local
he-
conspiracy
I get it.
theories.
I get
We'll
it.
be back.
I get it. Sometimes I fall asleep with my, M14 outside my house, protect my own home
Yeah.
and my gated community.
Which is a subdivision inside a giant neighborhood.
There's a lot of security flaws, but
We're working on it.
not these right here.
Yeah, I'm just going to the park to play basketball. Oh, okay, sure, you're good. Go on.
No, but when it comes to the whole Pizzagate thing, right? There's too much going on there to ignore.
No, yeah. It is actually fucking terrifying.
And what's scary is, and
Even if it's not true, it
No,
has to
it's
be
true.
happening
No,
somewhere
it's true.
else. It has to be happening
you
somewhere
haven't
else.
heard it. It's
Are you
blocked out.
part of this?
What?
Yeah, he's
Yep.
deflecting hard
You're
here.
reflecting hard here.
Me?
You sound like a CNN anchor
It's definitely not real, but like it
on
could
coke.
Well, here's the thing.
Every
Jeffrey,
argument.
Jeffrey Epstein was real. And even Ghislaine Maxwell from jail said that he didn't kill himself. From jail, she said that.
I don't think anybody really believes that he killed himself.
Yeah, he should risk kill himself.
You'd be surprised. I got to put this around the...
Yeah, that's fucking. There we go.
You're not protected.
I feel protected.
be. What kind of radio waves you getting right now?
So,
None. Less than you.
so take a
Listen,
pause.
this guy's eating the GMOs. All right.
No, I'm not.
There you are. You eat organic. Show me your kitchen. Bring the camera
organic,
during the kitchen
organic.
tour.
You think I could afford organic?
I
He
don't know.
only
I
make-
drink organic liquor.
He only makes tacos here.
So take a pause from all this conspiracy stuff.
White people tacos.
Roberto, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Still tacos.
I appreciate the expensive Johnny Walker.
But you don't like the hat.
I still don't like Johnny Walker.
You don't have to. It's fine.
He's
Here,
not,
you know,
he's
pour
not
in here.
drunk enough yet. Keep going.
What?
Just pour it in here.
No,
I will say it's
No, if you don't like it, prove it.
It's the best Johnny Walker I've had, but it's still not good.
All right, he's good. Now drink the Whistle Pig.
Now, would I compare this?
No. Drink the Whistle Pig. You're drinking Mick Ultra. Here.
I'm actually drinking water right now.
Here, you need this more than I do.
I'm actually drinking water right now. I've been drinking all day. So
You've been drinking water right there.
Mick Ultra.
So I will say
Sushi.
Wait,
so-
do any of you guys have a tampon? Do you? Upstairs? Mark needs one.
I'm not sure we can publish this.
so
Him and his Mick Ultra. Super at this point. Regular is super.
Super.
So
It's a Mick Ultra!
not to knock you down, but I will say I'm an avid Scotch drinker. I think Jared is also.
yes.
I would rather have a Belvini 12-year over that.
I would rather you buy it and then complain.
You're
than
right.
Share your opinion on brokey stuff.
No, so can we get some other opinions on this? So
Belvini 14. Belvini 14.
Dude's gonna bring
Belvini
Belvini
14.
14 in here. I don't have them though.
So Belvini 14, I think I would rate above a lot of liquor. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It-
Does it come in a box?
I think it does come in the box.
That's
Pretty sure every liquor
I'm
you
pretty
buy-
sure. I'm pretty sure it
Look at
comes in a,
the
I mean,
in
don't
a
get me wrong. Like,
box.
this is a very nice box. You've never seen this box. It comes in a very nice box.
It has.
Due to the harmful information being shared in this broadcast, the FBI is taking immediate action to remove this broadcast in its entirety. Please exit this
Do not
browser
listen to her.
immediately.
Part 2 of this episode is coming out later this week. You have to subscribe. You have to hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with when the episode comes out.